from Spy TV.
And coordinated approach to addressing crime and maintaining law and order.
Minister of Police Affairs and his counterpart, the Minister of State Police Affairs, have charged personnel of the Nigeria Police Force to embrace a new strategy, a strategy of proactivity and aggression by taking the fight to bandits' very doorstep. Both ministers gave the charge during a walking visit to the IGP, which was held on Friday at the IGP Smart Conference Hall, First Headquarters, Abuja.
We are facing a formidable enemy, one that thrives in darkness and preys on fear and uncertainty. The recent adoption of over 300 internally displaced persons, including women and children, by Boko Haram terrorists in Borno State, and about 280 innocent school children and some teachers in Kaduna State are heinous crimes that must be condemned in the strongest terms. These instances have once again shaken our nation to its core and reminded us of the cruel reality faced by many of our citizens, particularly the most vulnerable among us. But I come to you with a message of hope and determination, a message that together we can overcome these challenges and emerge victorious. In our fight against these enemies of peace, we must embrace a new strategy, a strategy of proactivity and aggression. We must no longer wait for the enemy to strike, but instead we must take the fight to their very doorstep. We must seek out their hideouts, disrupt their operations, and dismantle their networks piece and place. Being on the defensive has only emboldened our enemies and allowed them to grow together, stronger. It is time for us to change the narrative to shift the balance of power in our favor. By being proactive, by taking the fight to the hideouts of the terrorists and bandits, we can weaken them, disrupt their plans, and ultimately defeat them. I know that this task will not be easy. It will require courage, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. But I have full faith in each and every one of you. I have seen your bravery on the front lines in many peacekeeping missions, your dedication to duty, and your unwavering commitment to protecting our people. Together, we are a force to be reckoned with, a force that cannot be defeated. So I urge you, my officers and men of Nigerian police, to embrace this strategy wholeheartedly. Let us stand united in our resolve to take the fight to the enemy, to never back down in the face of adversity.
We're so proud of our officers. The whole country is cheering for the officers. I'm so excited to be in this role because under the President's watch, President Bola Tinubu, the Nigerian police force will be seeing a reform, and that is an exciting thing that would happen to the country because we haven't had one in 70 years. To cut the long story short, is to ensure that the police officers know that we're with them. We're working day and night with the speed of light to ensure that they get what is due to them so that they can be able to do more for the country. Because once we get policing right, then we have solved over 50% of the problems in this country.
Responding, the Inspector General of Police assured the ministers of the Nigeria Police Force steadfast dedication to becoming a servant-driven, people-friendly, and rule-of-law compliant institution.
Today is a day of history in the police. The two ministers of police affairs, the minister and the minister of state police affairs, are visiting us. I want to once again warmly welcome you and your entourage to the police sector. We have listened to your messages, and I must say that your messages are quite heartwarming and as well as so lifting to our officers. You can see the representative of the first PRO being so excited after your message. I want to say that we thank you for the good message that you have given to us. You have promised us a number of things: better welfare for the police, commitment to modernizing the police force by ensuring provision of state-of-the-art equipment. Your Excellency, we are quite grateful for all these efforts that you are putting together to ensure that the police in Nigeria is taken to the next level. I also want to thank you immensely for recognizing our efforts and for the commendation that you have given to the officers of the police force this afternoon. I want to tell you that we are motivated by the message you have given us. I also want to believe that the commendation you have given us is also coming from Mr. President through you. And by extension, this is the commendation. This commendation is from members of the public, the Nigerians. We will be more motivated to serve better when we get commendation. It's not every day that people come out to appreciate the police or even acknowledge our efforts. But when we get commendation from ministers, we feel more encouraged. I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that the police will continue to work with you and support all the efforts that you are putting in place to ensure that the police gets a better deal in Nigeria. The ministry and the police have had very robust relationship in the past. I want to assure you, Your Excellency, that we are committed to this robust relationship. We will continue to partner with your ministry and ensure that the good of democracy is delivered to members of the public. So, thank you.
He highlighted ongoing initiatives within the force aimed at enhancing community engagement, promoting transparency, and fostering accountability. In their entourage is the Executive Secretary, Nigeria Police Trust Fund, and other management members of the Ministry of Police Affairs. Olayemi Eson, Prosper TV.